In the Cayman Islands, a new urbanist town is coming to life. To design it, a team of visionaries was assembled from around the world. Come on a journey and travel the globe as we meet the designers of Camana Bay.
We're here in Santa Monica, this beautiful little town right next to the sea, specifically to meet with Moore, Rubel and Udell, the architects that we've chosen for Camana Bay. How's it going, man?
All good.
Good.
So we're ready to work.
Before we get down to the design of Camana Bay, we're going to take a trip to the Santa Monica Library, which reflects the new urbanist philosophy of Buzz Udell and Michael Martin. So can you describe this space? This is absolutely wonderful.
Sure.
I feel it's so airy, so connected. It's magnificent.
This is the main grand reading room.
Right.
You know, which is in the tradition of great reading rooms, but, you know, scaled to the size of a medium-sized building with lots of daylight, but shaded from the south, lots of overlooks.
There was a real discussion about the civic nature of this space and how it reached out to the street, and that people on the street could actually look in and be invited into the library.
Right.
The clients got very excited about this civic mission to the point where they let us do things that most libraries don't do, like the glass doors that give you a view from all the reading areas into the garden. At one corner, they open completely.
That's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Once we're in here, you can be here with books, you can be here with coffee.
Your computer.
Your computer. You can move inside out. And so this simple idea gets very layered and very rich.
Are there similarities in the design of the library to Camana Bay?
It's interesting how, in terms of the fundamental approach to urbanism and to civic life, there's a lot of comparison. This sort of very fundamental initial commitment that this will be a public-serving town center that has this great range and diversity of opportunities and experiences before you spend, or even if you don't spend a penny.
Absolutely. The discussion at the end of the day was 25% of the town centre was to be allocated to public space, non-spending space.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
From your perspective, how did we tackle that?
The key to all of this is the variety of spaces, the different sizes, the different locations, and how then these are connected one to the next.
Right.
You can be coming through a wonderful breezed space, we call it Paseo, into this calm square courtyard that has a very special quality in and of itself. Every one has been shaped very specifically so that you don't feel like you're in a formula. And I think within a relatively small space, we have a very rich pattern of life.
Whether it's hanging out around the fountain, whether it's going up the observation tower and being in this extraordinary place that gives you a view of the whole island, it's creating this place that people just feel good in. That's why having all these great participants, the landscape, the water fountains, shade and shadow and filtered light, and then day-night, what's this like as a lit space at night and has its own magic. You know, it's really engaging all the senses to create a place that is the opposite of a one-liner.
Right,
and suddenly you have thousands
right.
of experiences and thousands of views and thousands of sensations.
Yeah.
But it can't happen unless there's a commitment from the beginning to do it. You can't fake that